How's it going, beautiful people from Instagram? This is Jose Trujillo. I'm an artist. I'm a painter, and I have a little bit of time here. I wanted to talk to you guys about two artists, specifically artists out there. I know some artists have asked me this question. You know, how do you get feedback, or they come sometimes to me for feedback, and I wanted to touch on this because I think it's important. I think it's an important matter. The whole thing about feedback. As artists, we tend to ask for it, you know, because I think the vast majority of us artists, right? We think that we need feedback, that it's important, that it kind of redirects us and it helps us see the light or whatever, you know, we're after. I want to share with you my experience when I started creating artwork. When I started as an artist, I fell in that trap too, and I call it a trap because I know better now. I didn't know better when I started, so I was asking left and right. You know, I was asking the neighbor and their dog for feedback to tell me about what they thought about my painting, what they thought about my artwork, what they thought about my color palette, my frames. And I'm sorry I'm not making eye contact. I'm just parking my car here. So I thought that it was very important, right? I soon realized that I was just trying to make sense for being unsure. Really, what was happening is that I was being unsure of myself. I was being unsure of my artwork, and with good cause, because I wasn't ready to show my work. I wasn't ready to sell my work. I wasn't ready to exhibit it, and not that I wasn't ready because it wasn't good enough, but because I wasn't ready mentally. My conviction, my commitment, my commitment. You know, believe in myself. I didn't believe in myself. That's really what was happening. So I was trying to make sense of it, and I was acting like I was smart, right? Like I'm being this critical thinker, right? Oh, I need feedback. I'm gonna start talking to people for feedback. When I go and show my artwork to the gallery owner, I'm gonna ask him or her for feedback, and many artists believe that. I've noticed that. I've noticed that a lot of artists believe that is an intelligent thing to do, and I just want to share with you guys, all you artists out there, whoever watches this, guys, it's not true. We have to believe in ourselves. Really, it's not your artwork. It has nothing to do with that. Now, that doesn't mean that people are just gonna buy it or exhibit it just because you create it. You still have to push, right? You have to do you have to put something in the line. But sadly, we think that we have to somehow be guided. You know, we have to be guided to the right color palette, to the right frame, the right format, you know, size of the painting, or the format, or whatever you create, you know, photography, whatever you do, the right medium. And we tend to be so unsure of ourselves that's what we go after. We're like, what do you think? As soon as we show someone a painting, I used to do this all the time. What do you think? Do you like the colors? What, you know, like please accept it, accept me, accept what I did. You know, we're like sometimes we're like children, right? We're starting out. We're so unsure, and that goes through, like that people get to see that, you know, and that kills the sale. And I'm not just talking about exchange for money for your artwork, that type of a sale, but I'm talking about the exchange of your idea, right? It's contradicting, is what I'm trying to say. It's contradicting. It's like if you sell cars and you ask the person, well, do you like Chevy? You know, like, what do you think? You know, well, if you're not sure, why would I be? If you're the person selling it, why would I be sure? You just made me unsure of it, you know? So I know it's simple stuff. I know it's not, you know, it's not like gold nuggets or anything like that. To me, it was. The moment that I started shifting my mind from being the artist that wanted acceptance, and we don't tell ourselves that, right? It's not like we tell ourselves, oh, I want acceptance. No, it's something that is just, it kind of lingers there, you know. We don't know better many times. So when I switch my mind from, you know what, I'm gonna be sure of myself. Even if you have to fake it, you know, even if you have to practice in front of the mirror or whatever, I'm gonna be sure of my artwork. I'm not gonna let other artists or other artists tend to do that if you start asking for it. But usually gallery owners or just people in general will start telling you that your stuff needs A, B, and C, or that the frame, it doesn't look good, or that you need to practice more, or that, you know, they start telling you all this stuff. Guys, the only feedback that matters is when someone pulls out their wallet. This is what I've learned in my journey as an artist. The only feedback, the number one feedback that matters, if you're going to get any feedback at all for your artwork, is people that pull out their wallet. Other than that, none of it matters. The client is the client is the client. The market is the market is the market. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope that I brought any sort of value to artists out there. And thank you so much. Take care, guys. Hasta luego.